Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video. Last week was about the production of the Explorer 2.0 and this week is going to be dedicated to testing and packaging. So come with me to China to see this beautiful product being made. Alright, so now we are in the testing room. And you can see here we have the Explorer 2.0 on the push-pull rig. This is probably the second most brutal rig we have. And if we look at the numbers, here we're pushing 80 kilos, which is a tremendous amount on the top of the headset. We did 91,000 cycles so far, which is excellent. 91,000 is phenomenal. We put the ZT3 on here. And yes, we also test the competitor scooters. Here we have the Segway ZT3 that did not survive the test on the rig. This is where the ZT3 failed. So at first this part broke, the silver part. We replaced it, we bought another one, and then the frame completely snapped. So honestly, decent result on the Segway, but not tremendous. So yeah, so far 91,000 and it's still going strong. And the advantage that this scooter has for it is that because of the tubular frame design, it's quite flexible. So it's able to absorb a lot of the momentum created by the rig at the top, down in the neck. And here we have a reinforced stem that really helps with exactly this test. We have the reinforcement rib on the neck to do this connection here. So it's really a fantastic design so far. So we're gonna continue until it snaps and we're gonna see how many reps it can do. Almost forgot, we need to go outside and try it. All right, so we're gonna put it in gear 3. And yeah, you feel good acceleration right off the bat. Pretty torquey. The battery is only at 50%. And the nice thing with this one is that, well, there is a Ludo mode. Boom. Oh yeah, you do feel it. Very torquey. So, like I was saying, we tested it before against the Go. More acceleration than the Go. The suspension is great on this one. So the first sample, it was a bit stiff. We changed it, and you can see. So really good. Right, so we're now on the testing floor. Behind me you can see all the packaging foam of the Explorer 2.0, which build this Great Wall of China. And we're gonna show you what the final box look like and how it's gonna sit inside to really show you the emphasis that we put on the protection during shipping, so you receive it in the same condition as it leaves from here. All right, look at this beautiful box. I think this is our finest work so far. So you have the beautiful Explorer from the side, with some high-level spec here about the spring, the range, and the top speed. We have a Spanish version as well as a French one for people in Quebec.
Ah ouais, Kevin, si continue comme ça.
And if I spin it on the side, some other mentions about the IP rating. Obviously, the scooter is UL 2271 and 2272 certified. All the shipping labels we need, the 18 plus. And my favorite part is at the back, where you can see all those beautiful stats about the max wattage for the motor. The big selling point of the Explorer is also the spacious deck that we have here, one of the biggest we've done so far. The self-healing tires are crazy lights, the regen brake, the 1-year warranty with our 60 and growing servicing location in North America, equipped with the new dot display, the triple spring, and the range and the speed. And look at this, it's beautiful. We're gonna make some final tweak in the end, probably make this a little bit bigger because it looks like it has a big forehead. And on the other side, same thing, some mention about the warranty, the servicing location, and we leave this space empty for all the UL sticker, the barcode, and everything that goes into the warehousing this box. And look at this. If we open it inside, this is where it really shines. We learned the hard way in the past about packaging of scooters. You know, they're heavy. FedEx and UPS don't like them, so they don't really take good care of these boxes. understandably so. It's pretty heavy. So we really invested in premium packaging that we have here, which is similar to what we have on the Apollo Go, which has been phenomenal for us with over 10,000 units sold. If we look inside, it's also the first time we print inside the box about the setup guide that's now going to be linked to a video. We mentioned to people to download the app to do everything that you can do with the app. And lastly, the support about it. And here it's all the important things, you know, like, okay, the video of the setup guide, the link to the iOS and Android app, the Apollo support to reach directly to us, and to join the community on Facebook. You know, now I think there are 14,000 users on Facebook, so it's great to be able to join the community right away. The TikTok, and lastly, the instruction in Spanish. And now if I remove the first top of the foam, okay, we see Apollo on the box, pretty cool. And look at this inside. You can imagine the complexity of having a mold that you can do this. You basically need the shape of the scooter to be stamped in styrofoam. So here, we're really gonna have the scooter sitting here. The only part touching the box is the tire, which is rubber, so we don't care about that. The fenders are protected. The headset is fully enrolled in styrofoam. Same thing with the stem and the folding mechanism. Even the little notch here for the button. Here we're gonna have the charger sitting here. We're gonna have the Allen key set at the top. And this is really one of the best boxes we made so far. So you can see this is what it usually looks like, the packaging of any other scooter. So a minimum amount of foam in it. And they're gonna add some plastic around it to hold everything together. So if you compare this with our Explorer 2.0, you can really see the difference in investment we made in the packaging. And the main difference is that there's no mold required to open such packaging. It's just white foam. While when you want one like we have on the Explorer 2.0, you need to open gigantic mold to be able to cast the foam. In the next video, we're gonna dial down into the first ride impression and also a bit more details about how the scooter ride and feel compared to something like the Go, for example. Lastly, if you want to have the chance to win a Phantom 2.0 Stellar Edition, click the link down in the description below to enter the giveaway. I'll see you in the next video.